Hello, my lovely people, and welcome to your weekly message for the 11th of March through to the 17th. So what have we got for everybody for this week, please? What's going on with the energies for this week? Okay, so they're saying to me, be mindful, please, that we have just gone into Mercury retrograde. So for especially for Virgos and Geminis, Mercury led, but for everybody really, you know, until the end of March, we're in that energy. We've also had the shift of Uranus into Taurus. We've also just had a new moon. So this week is all about a new beginning. It's been building, hasn't it, since the end of January. We had those eclipses, and now it's picking up momentum. It's the last week now before we go into the new astrological year. So, so as we go into Aries season on the 20th of March, so this last week before then, you can kind of feel that it's the end of the year, the end of the cycle, and we are hitting the ground running. Okay, so let's see what else they want to tell us, please. Well, we've got two jumpers. Where do we want them? There and there. Okay, we'll have a look at these cards in a moment. Have a look what they're saying. For those of you who have been kind enough to book a reading with me, a private reading, I am now running about a week behind with them. I move house in 2 days. I haven't started packing the kitchen yet. I'm really behind with my packing because I've been trying to do everybody's readings, and I've had to now draw a line under it and say it'll have to wait till the other side now. I'm so sorry, but I've done about 50 readings. And I can't do them any faster than I'm doing. All right, my darlings, let's have a look then. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. All right, for this week of the 11th through the 17th. So the energy that we're beginning with is the Six of Wands, which is all about success. Excuse me. Success, recognition, owning it yourself, they're telling me. Own who you are. You are a magnificent being of light. You are strong. You are worthy. You are deserving. These are the words that my angel is giving me here for you. Many of us have had a challenging 7 years, and we're moving into this next cycle now, sort of putting that behind us. And however it's been for us, we rode the storm. We got through it. We grew. We expanded, and we are successful. We're taking what we've learned now. We're taking all the learning, all the growth, all the development. We're taking it forward, and we're really starting to feel this strong individuality within us. All right, what do you mean by that, please? Okay, so we can get lost very often in a job, and we can get lost in a relationship. We can get lost in a role, like being a mother or a partner or a father or a worker. And this is about saying, who are you as an individual? And you're now saying, I know who I am. I know who I am, and I know and believe in myself. And that's fantastic. So we're taking it forward. What are we taking it forward with? We're taking it forward with the Four of Pentacles, which is all about feeling very grounded and secure and stable. Now, if we look at these two cards underneath it that are supporting these, we've got the Emperor supporting that sense of being grounded and rooted, and we've got the King of Wands rooting down the Six of Wands. So these are all saying, look how far I've come. I've been building a solid foundation. I might have had to tear it down, rebuild it because it wasn't quite right. I might have had to do that a few times within a home, within a relationship, or within a job. But each time I've teared it down and rebuilt it, it's got more aligned with me and who I am. So the Emperor is really lending the energy to this. This is such a powerful, strong, just moving forward energy to help you to stabilize and strengthen your foundation. So this can be, for many of you, it's about home, but it can also be about a job now feeling really solid and secure. It can be about a relationship feeling solid and secure, but more importantly, it's about you feeling solid and secure. really strongly. Let's move on towards the end of the week then. Okay, we've got the Eight of Wands, which is a card about moving forward, and it's being rooted down by the devil. So we're moving forward away from what holds us back, away from restrictions, away from addictions, away from anything we feel beholden to, anything we feel stuck with. Okay, the Eight of Wands is the minor arcana equivalent of the Chariot. Okay, it's not quite as strong as the Chariot, but it is all about moving forward and really things taking off now. This is why the wands are in the air like javelins. Things are taking off now, really moving forward, and we can start to say, actually, that which was holding me behind, that can go now. Okay, now towards the end, I'm feeling this is the weekend now. All right, so these two cards are for the weekend. We've got two twos. All right, the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. And the Two of Swords is all about making a decision, choosing a different way, and it's coming on the back of these two. So we're wanting to move forward away from this restriction, and so we're really going into ourselves and saying, right, so what needs to go? Okay, where do I need to take the blindfold off? What is still holding me back? And then using those swords to cut through, make decisions. So if we're flying high, if we're starting to go forward, if we're starting to shoot forward in our life, this energy over the weekend where you've got a little bit of time for you, a little bit of time to think, that you are really helping yourself to make a decision, becoming clearer and more focused on those decisions. Okay, and it's related to, where am I going? So if I'm moving forward, where? Because the Two of Wands is all about coming to a crossroads and taking a different path. Now, it's not a hugely different path, okay, but it is going in a different direction. You're not quite there yet, because these are suggesting, right, we're moving forward. In what way? In what way do I want to move forward? So you're doing a little bit of reflecting on the weekend about, right, what do I make a decision on in terms of where am I moving forward to? Okay, am I ready to now take my relationship to the next level? If I'm single, am I ready now to be open to a new relationship and go in a different direction from being single, of being in a partnership? If within my job I feel ready for more, what kind of job, where, how? We're really making those decisions. You see the way these go together? We're really thinking things through. The Swords is always mental attitude, thinking things through, planning, plotting, strategizing, making a decision. And this is all to take you forward. Now, let's see what the Lenormand want to add. What do you want to add, please? What else do you want to tell my lovely people for this week of the 11th? Okay, I want one more. That one? No. That one. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start with the Fox energy, and it's on these two. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles and the Emperor. The Fox is a card about, it's very like the Seven of Swords. It's about leaving something behind that doesn't work for you. And because the Fox tends to be a bit sly and sneaky, it is suggesting that what you're leaving behind, you just do discreetly, quietly. You don't make a big song and dance about it. So remember where we started. This is all about individual recognition of who you are. You don't need to do a big kind of, oh, look at how far I've come, look at how magnificent I am. It's more of a quiet knowing, a quiet confidence that's new, that you are saying, yeah, I'm coming away from all the stuff that was in the way, and it feels really good, and it's opening me up. Because this card, the Park, this is all about being out in public, networking, more open. It's really about getting out there. And I've put it on these two cards, which is all about coming away from restriction. Some of us, I'm going to say, because I tend to do this, can be a little bit of a homebody, and we want to be getting out and about more. This is getting out, flying, going forward, moving forward, coming away from restriction. The Park is the open space, getting out in public, going to events, spending time in nature as well, okay, being around nature, but it's very strongly about moving us forward away from the space we are in. I'm going to have an angel card to finish off for you. What do the angels want to add, please? What do my angels want to add? Okay, and it's all coming into more and more light. Now, the light helps us to see. It helps us to see clearly, particularly when we're starting to figure out, where am I going? Where's the next bit for me? All right, where's the next 7 years taking me? For particularly, this is this week, okay? Where am I going? The light is coming down to help you shine the light on any indecision, any confusion, any restrictions. Okay, because sometimes we can say, well, I'd really like to do that, but of course I'd never be able to do that. That is the devil energy holding you back. The light shines on it and says, well, why not me? Why not me? I'm good enough. I am good enough. I am ready. Okay, so there's a lot of light around you this week. It's a powerful week of moving us forward into a stronger space that's going to start to see things working for you easier, because that 8 of Wands is ease. It's all really easy moving forward. Okay, so I hope this helps, and I will see you next week for more messages from your angels and higher self. Take care, guys. Lots of love.